Hey, welcome to Calgary Basement Sessions. I'm Ben Price.
And I'm Ben Montgomery.
And today we're talking to Marcus Trummer. Inspired by the vibrant history of North American roots music, Calgary-based singer-songwriter Marcus Trummer's brand of blues and soul-influenced rock and roll features a sound built on riff-driven guitar work held together by soulful vocals. Since forming in 2018, Marcus and his four-piece band have taken their lively show to numerous venues around Alberta, including appearances at part of the 2019 Calgary International Blues Festival and the 2019 Waynestock Music Festival. They've also had a monthly performance residency at the Blues Can in Calgary since September 2018. Marcus has had the opportunity to support several established artists as well, including opening for Juno Award winners Monkey Junk and Jim Burns.
All right. Well, thanks for the intro.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Do a song here, kick things off. This one's called Waiting for the Storm to Pass. Each step I take, I don't know where it leads. Each smile, it gets high to the sea. Time keeps moving and I keep losing track on where I started. But sometimes what you want ain't what you need. 'Cause I just keep on getting up again, trying to figure out who the hell I am. Sitting for the truth and to see you like there's a different song in my mind. To the long night still singing in the dive on the no. That's no spark, I said, oh, no sound like nothing else. I'm just waiting for a storm to pass. Oh, waiting for a storm to pass. And I throw myself through every open door, just to find myself right where I was before. Now I'm just a part of the great unknown, 'cause nobody told me what I should be searching for. Nobody told me what I could be searching for. But I just keep on getting up again, trying to figure out who the hell I am. Searching for the truth and to see your light. There's no strong in my mind. To the long night so singing in the dark on the road. One last story spark. I said, oh, you don't sound like enough for this. I'm just waiting for the storm to pass. Oh, I'm waiting for the storm to pass. Yeah, you can't hear the rolling. Oh, can you feel the darkness closing? 'Cause I know it might get a little lonely, but I know that it's not the case. Cause I just keep on getting up again, trying to figure out who the hell I am. Searching for the truth. There's a different strong in my mind, yeah. There's a long lost soul singing in the dark on the road. One less slow and spark. I said, oh, no sound like not for that. I'm just waiting for a storm to pass. Waiting for a storm to pass. Oh, we're waiting for the storm to pass. Waiting for the storm to pass. Oh. the stone. Past, yeah.
That was awesome, man. That was great.
Yeah, thanks so much.
That sounded fantastic, man. Yeah, I love the guitar playing.
I appreciate it. I'm more of an electric guy usually, but I've been getting more used to the acoustic thing.
Yeah,
especially lately.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, for sure.
no
Man.
full band things.
Man, like I've started playing guitar. I've picked up acoustics. I'm a drummer, and my girlfriend has an acoustic guitar just lying about. So I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna pick up the guitar and stuff. And I played guitar like years ago. Acoustic guitar is hard, man. It really is, especially if like if the action's off a bit, you know, if it hasn't been played in a while or whatever like that. But yeah, because acoustic guitar is hard to play.
Yeah, takes some muscles, I guess.
It really does. Yeah, that's a beautiful guitar you got. What kind of guitar is that?
It's actually my dad's I'm using right now. It's a Cole Clark. It's from I think they make them in Australia somewhere. So
wow.
Yeah, it's
well, it sounds great, man. It sounds
fantastic. It's nice. It's better than the one I have. So
I'll just take that.
Yeah, I have all the electric guitars in the house, but when I need a good acoustic,
that's the one.
Fantastic. Yeah. So tell us about that song. Tell us about that song, about the writing process and stuff of that song.
Right. Yeah. Well, that song actually wrote I think back in only 2019. It was actually I think my first co-write ever.
Okay.
So I wrote that with a couple local great songwriters and musicians, Aaron Pollock, and then Annika and Spencer Shane. And so I wrote with them, which is cool because they're all actually more in the country scene. Yeah, I like a lot of country, and especially the older stuff, but I've never really played country, and they kind of, I mean, it's still me, but it's got some of that country.
I was gonna say that this song, it definitely has like a country feel to it, or a country sound even.
Yeah, that's kind of, at least lately. I have an EP that it's gonna come out eventually. That's kind of more the sound of this batch of songs. It's got, I call it roots rock. You get the whole band in there, and the B3 organ going. You know, it's not country, but it could pass. You know,
for
maybe some compete events. Who knows?
Yeah. So did you work with these co-writers for this EP that's coming out?
No, it was just this one song. I wrote some. I'm more of I guess I like writing on my own more.
Okay.
And maybe that's just the point where I'm at right now in my kind of development as a songwriter is I'll do co-writes, but I find I do better on my own just because I can be more kind of honest with myself, I guess. And when I write too, I find I often judge what I write before I actually finish the song, which I know is bad because, you know, you get in your head and kind of often prevents you from finishing songs. So, I find on my own is better, but these guys were really great to work with on this one song. They made me write my first bridge. Before then, I'd never written a bridge.
Really?
Yeah, because being a guitar player, I'm just like, we'll put a guitar solo.
Yeah, what the heck? Yeah.
So that one actually has a bridge.
How did the co-write come about? If you prefer working on your own, what brought the co-writing process about?
Right. Well, I've known Annika and Spencer for a while, and I did. I've run into all of them. Aaron too, and then I guess co-writing is definitely big in the country scene.
Okay.
Basically, how all of their songs are written. So I've been told. So they just reached out and like why not see what happens.
For sure.
Turned out to be a pretty good song. So
Oh yeah, definitely not. It sounded fantastic, man. It sounded really, really cool. Aye. So before COVID, you had a residency at the Blues Can.
Mm-hmm.
that's right. Yeah.
Tell us about that. How did you get involved in that?
Yeah. That was interesting. Blues Can was one of the first venues that I was able to play because being young, when I was still underage, I was able to go in there and they let me stay till I think 7 or 8. There was like off, but they had a Saturday afternoon jams, which I showed up to, and also there's a band I'm sure you know, Static Shift.
Yep.
They hosted a jam there for a little while, and it was actually specifically for youth musicians.
Wow.
So I started going to their jam. I know those guys, and eventually they, I guess they grew too big for that, and so I guess I was the next in line. I don't know. They asked if my band and I would be willing to host it, and that was kind of great because we've done that for over a year now, every month, and it's not a regular gig. We start the night off, play a few tunes, a little set, then we get a bunch of youth musicians in town to come, and it's been cool because we've seen, you know, some development too. Some people, their first time playing at a jam there, singing a song, they're all nervous. They keep coming back a few months later, and it's like, these guys are good. We're gonna be out of a job soon. So.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I've never been to the Blues Can, but
I was just gonna ask you if you had.
Yeah, I've never been, but I've heard it's quite a sort of famous blues venue. Is that right?
Yeah,
in Calgary.
In Calgary, in Calgary, yeah. Like
it's kind of
pretty big name acts have played there, eh?
Yeah, it's the blues venue in Calgary, I guess. At this point, because the King Eddie was that's the one with the history. That was our blues bar. Then that closed down, of course. And the Blues Can kind of opened up in Inglewood there, and that's kind of been the home of the blues. King Eddie obviously is revamped now.
For sure, yeah.
But it's more all genres there.
Yeah.
Whereas Blues Can primarily does blues, although they're starting to, you know, get a little open-minded, which I like because I'm not at all like a straight-ahead blues artist, but my heart's definitely in the blues. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can hear a lot of John Mayer and like B.B. King in your playing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
John Mayer, B.B. King's one of my big influences for guitar. So.
Oh yeah. Like every blues artist, like pretty much any guitar player, B.B. King was like, you know, their massive influence on their playing.
Yeah,
you know?
if it's not Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Exactly. Yeah. Have you seen John Mayer's performance at the Nokia Stadium?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's John Mayer trio.
Yeah, those are sweet videos. I don't know how he does it because he does some solo acoustic stuff there too.
Yes, yeah.
It's the most intricate playing while he's still singing, which
I know.
I kind of have to dumb it down when I'm singing because.
Yeah, he's a monster. Yeah, I think he's barely educated or something like that, you know. But yeah, he's a monster, absolute beast. Yeah, and so is Steve Jordan's just Steve Jordan, Pino Palladino, all those guys are just beasts, you know. So
yeah, good band.
Yeah, unbelievable. Aye. So so you've played some shows around Alberta, as well as Calgary. You've played some shows around Alberta. So tell us your favourite show that you've played around Alberta.
Favorite show.
Favorite show or most memorable show. Tell us about that.
Tough because they all start to melt together.
Yeah.
I know I haven't been. I mean, I've only been gigging for a few years now, but I'm trying to think. There's a couple. One was fun. I'll think of a couple because I can't name just one. One was we got to go up to Edmonton, and they were doing this it was supposed to be for its new TV show.
Right.
So we
Okay.
got at
The Shot.
no, it was called The Moment.
The Moment.
Oh.
Okay.
The
Who
yeah.
who did we talk to that was going up to Edmonton to film the TV show?
Is it Northern
Northern
Quarter?
Quarter.
Yeah, Northern
Was
Quarter.
it the Moment, or did
think
they call
so.
it There's the Shot?
I think it was The Moment.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was. I don't know if anything happened with it with the TV part, but it was just fun to go up there.
Mm-hmm.
We were playing at Union Hall, which is like a club type place, like
Right.
a big hall, and yeah, it was just fun to have all the lights and there's like a 12-person camera crew, and like
Wow. the full deal, man.
oh yeah, it was sweet. But I'm trying to think of other gigs. I know I've done some weird ones. I've done a lot of cold gigs being in Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of heat warmers, some yeah, and then yeah, Waynestock was fun because that was kind of like first time at like a real-ish festival with the band, and we got to the best part about that one is jamming with all the musicians afterwards.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were camping there, and so late at night the jam sessions would just go on. You know, a lot of laughs, a lot of drinks.
That's
and,
awesome, man.
Yeah, it did go on to like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Well, you also played at the National Music Centre as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We
That must have been an experience.
that was cool. Yeah, we were in their performance hall. That was probably pretty exciting because that was one of our first real gigs as a
Seriously?
band.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a big gig.
Mm-hmm.
I actually I was a part of a program there where I met my guitar player Lyndon. We were both part of it's like a jam club they have for
Okay.
for high school students, I guess, and
Wow.
we would go down there every week and jam and learn and stuff. So that's kind of where I learned guitar, and then met Lyndon shortly after we formed the band, and then through our connections there, we were able to land it was like a afternoon on a weekend. It wasn't like a huge it wasn't a big deal, but it was still a big stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have it on your YouTube. You know, you can say you've played at the National Music Centre. No, not many people can say they've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. Yeah. And obviously, your brother is the drummer as well.
Yeah, my
Or there's a really strange coincidence.
Yeah.
yeah, he's my my younger brother there. He's it's been interesting because they're still underage, whereas I'm older now.
Right.
So we had to get like exceptions for some venues. Sometimes they don't let them get the exceptions, or I have to find another drummer.
Oh wow.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
I wouldn't, change it because it's cool being in a band with your brother. So
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, you should do what Rush did. Like when they were underage, or like whatever they played at high schools.
Mm.
Yeah, they just go around
High
like
school
that
tour.
high school tour and stuff like that. That'd be cool. Obviously not now, but
They still do that.
do
No.
they?
That'd be sick though.
But like, yeah, you should do like high school tours and stuff like that. You know, you get a
Yeah.
decent crowd.
I'd love to. I mean, I play a little bit at my own high school, and I don't know. I feel like it's just not the type of music I play isn't as popular with that
Yeah.
demographic.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Just hardcore EDM, just
Mhm.
doom, 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 doom. That's what they love. Eh?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's cool though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good to do it for the girls too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We know what you mean.
I don't.
He doesn't.
I don't.
It's okay, mate. So you've been a band for a short period of time, but you've won a few awards.
Yeah.
Tell us about the awards that you've won at the YYC Music Awards and stuff.
Yeah. So I was at this past YYC Awards. The band was nominated actually for Alternative Single of the Year.
Mhm.
We just had the one song out called Good Times, and
Mhm.
that's I didn't really didn't think it would fit in any categories. So I'm just like, let's put it in an alternative. That's the most catch-all thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we were nominated. We didn't win, but I did win the Zachariah and the Prophets Memorial Award, which has been great. That was established. There's a band, the UFC. There's a tragedy that happened, and a couple of the members, I think, passed as a result. And they established this award to kind of in remembrance of them, to recognize like an up and coming young performer in Calgary. And it's been really great. I've gotten some mentorship out of it, and then I also got to go to OCL Studios, record a couple songs out of that, which was great. So
Christ, everyone's been there.
Yeah.
Like everyone we've spoken to has been to OCL Studios except us two.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Yeah, lucky you.
I normally wouldn't be there, but with the award, it gave me the opportunity to go to a big fancy studio.
Yeah. So what was that like? What was that like going into that place? Because obviously we've only heard about it, but you know.
Right. It's sweet. I've actually been there in the past to do some backgrounds singing for other people.
Nice.
And so I know the place, and I mean, I remember the first time I showed up, and like, this is crazy. This is like,
yeah, man.
I feel like I'm in LA or something. You know.
I bet.
I was talking to my one friend who has a home studio, and he's like, they have one locker there full of mics. That's like worth more than everything I own in this whole studio. Like,
Jesus.
Board and computer and all. So
yeah,
it's pretty nuts out there. But,
yeah. Well, we've only seen pictures.
One day.
And it just looks nuts. It just looks crazy, you know.
Yeah. Is that where you recorded the single that you have out?
No. That was all in the past.
Oh, okay.
The Good Times, we recorded. That was in 2018, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And that was another thing through the National Music Center. We didn't actually record in their studios. We had some gear loaned to us, and we set up in just one of their meeting rooms.
Okay.
Just did a like DIY recording style, and that was that one. Which, I mean, it was great. The main thing with that was I really wanted to get a song out there while I was still in high school. It's cool, and you know.
Yeah.
I have a song on Spotify. But yeah, the EP that's set to come out over the next few months is that one we recorded this winter at a place called Studio D in Calgary.
Yeah, Big Steve, we know Steve.
Yeah, Steve Durkin's great guy, great place there.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we did that one, and then the OCL stuff. Save it. That'll be a little bit later down the road.
Nice. So tell us more about this EP that's coming out soon.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what to say. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, I bet it has.
Last year, we actually had plans to record an EP, basically the same songs, and we ended up going to a friend's studio, doing it, and it just kind of like turned out really bad.
All right, okay.
Yeah, which was fine because like he was doing it off of favor for us, and so we ended up not losing too much money in the process, but it was more of a learning experience for us, I guess you could say. We weren't really prepared for the studio because we've been playing live a lot, and I've been playing live since I was young, but the studio's a whole different beast, right? So
sure.
Yeah, we did that, and then we kind of realized like we kind of want to do it over again.
Yeah.
Good job. So we waited, and then this past year, in the winter, we ended up meeting with Steve and doing it there, and I'm excited for it. We were supposed to have a a release party, June 5th. We're gonna put it out. We're gonna do a little show at the King Eddie and celebrate. But I decided to push it back a bit. You know, being in a genre that's like so focused on live, just the performance aspect, right?
Yeah.
Most people want to hear it performed live if it comes out. So
yeah,
I've been trying to, see how we can do it, because I know there's all the online stuff and the social media, but I think most of our fans, especially locally, right, they want to see it performed. So that'll be out soon. It's
have you got a name for the EP?
Yeah, it's gonna be called These Roads.
These Roads. Okay.
Which was kind of, there's no lyric or anything, These Roads. But we decided kind of all the songs relate to life, and then like the journey of life, kind of ups and downs. It's not like a bunch of love songs. It's more I don't know, just my take on things with the little life experience I have.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just the ups and downs of life and stuff, and where these roads take you in life. Yeah,
so we figured These Roads is kind of the theme. There's a lot of traveling themes in it, so it's cool.
Love it, man. Love it. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to hear it, and I know it's going to sound epic because you recorded it at Studio D with Steve,
so
twice
recorded it twice.
It's great. Yeah, we recorded there, and then we also had Mike Little play some B3 on it, so we got the organ, which is something that's like a must for me. I
love it, man.
I've always wanted organ, but like there's not a lot of players.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
In Calgary, especially younger too. So like. Yeah. But for sure on the recording, it's.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. Steve's setup down there is nuts as well,
Yeah, that place. I mean.
It's hidden away, isn't it?
It's just as nice as like OCL. It's just smaller, but. Yeah. It's sweet there.
Oh yeah, the all the the mics and stuff he has, the drum kit that he has set up there, it's really like fancy looking studio, Yeah, you've seen it, yeah. Oh, it's really, really beautiful. And Steve's a lovely bloke as well. Really nice guy, really great guy to work with as well.
Yeah. No, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Just before we go, you'll hear another song here in a minute, but I want to tell people where they can find you on social media and online.
Online, it's pretty easy. If you look up Marcus Trummer or Marcus Trummer Band, there's I don't think there's anyone else called Marcus Trummer out
not
there.
Yet.
So
better not be.
I hope not. Yeah, but we're the social media handles Marcus Trummer Music, and my website as well, marcustrummermusic.com. And stay tuned for the music.
Definitely. And you're on Spotify, and you're on Bandcamp as well.
Yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, whatever, YouTube, whatever you want.
Fantastic. All that good stuff.
Sure.
Love it. Love it. Amazing. So you're gonna play us a song?
Yeah, I'll play you one more. This one's also gonna be on that EP. So. This one's called Keep On. It's been one of my favorite songs to play lately, just because it's a good theme, I think, with everything going on. Just to keep on moving on, keep on keeping on.
Definitely. We agree with that.
Lately all I had are questions, too many answers that I need. I've been wondering aimlessly, but you just keep on blaming me. Well, is that the way life's supposed to be? say that love is always able. Sometimes it don't seem that way to me, when it feels like I've been here so long, waiting for the day to come along, but something always seems to go wrong. Heaven knows, yeah, that's why I sing this song. 'Cause even if we keep on moving slowly, yeah, we're gonna keep on moving on, yeah. Even if we keep on moving slowly, yeah. Oh, we're gonna keep on moving on, keep on, keep on, keep on. So write yourself an ultimatum. Try and pick up the pieces of your broken heart, yeah. If you let the past aside, the future's bright, and you can try to change, but it don't seem right. I wonder if it's even worth the fight. But if you try, sometimes, yeah, you know, might just turn it right. You see that if you keep on moving slowly, yeah, we're gonna keep on moving on. Even if we keep on moving slowly, yeah, oh, we're gonna keep on moving on. Keep on moving slowly. We're gonna keep on moving on. And even if we keep on moving slowly, yeah, we're gonna keep on moving on. Keep on, keep on, keep on. We're gonna keep on moving on. Keep on, keep on, keep on. Oh, we're gonna keep on moving on. Keep on, keeping on.
Thank you for tuning in to Calgary Basement Sessions.
If you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps us out.
And please follow us on social media on Facebook and Instagram at YYC Basement Sessions.